My name is Olaleye Wilson.
What are your reactions to the presidential broadcast of today?
I think the presidential broadcast this morning is okay. People take it with great expectation, and they are expecting much from him. Actually, nobody can query him for that. There is possibility that he has not been briefed about the ASUU strike.
Do you think that he has not been briefed about it?
Let's assume he has not been briefed. That is the assumption for now.
Okay, sir. Now that the president is back, what are your expectations of him?
We are expecting him. Majorly, I'm expecting him to act. As in, instead of backing, we are expecting him to start biting people that are making this country ungovernable for him, taking the issue of these people that are talking of division, people that are talking of war here and there. He should start and majorly on corruption. He has to start biting instead of backing. That has been the show since the early this year.
Now that the president is back into the country, what are your expectations?
Of course, I expect him to shift back to work and continue from where he stopped.
From where he stopped, you mean?
I mean, he left some pending issue when he went out of the country, so he should shift back to work and continue from there.
How do you feel that the president has been away and now that he's returned, he's yet to disclose to Nigerians the reason why he has been hospitalized in the UK for over 100 days?
Well, it's a pathetic issue. We expect a feedback from the president. You understand? Well, there are issues that that falls into bracket of non-disclosure, but we expect the president to at least give us a bit of what happened. I'm back and all that. You understand? At least to the 170 Nigerians that voted for him.
170 Nigerians.
170 million rather.
My name is Comrade Baker James.
Now that the president is back and is yet to disclose the reason why he's been hospitalized in the UK for over 100 days, how do you feel about that?
I am one of those Nigerians who had been wishing the president to get well soon. To God be the glory. He's back to the country. He's looking hale and healthy, and he is well. He is welcome back. Now that he is welcome back to the country and he has resumed work, I want him to look critically into the economy. How he can get Nigeria's economy from negative growth to positive growth. Okay? And what I suggest he should do is to design a sound SME empowerment program. Okay? You build a country's economy through empowering the SMEs, the small and medium scale enterprises. Because SMEs are the building blocks of any nation's economy. The president is decrying the spate of crisis in the country. You have the Boko Haram terrorism. You have the ongoing agitation by some groups seeking secession. You have people making hate speeches. You have Fulani headsmen. And you have people who are giving Nigerians quick notice to relocate from one part of Nigeria to another part. You have people calling for division of this country and all sorts of that. He should cool down and ask himself, why are people angry? Why are people getting indulged in crisis, in violence acts? Why are even responsible gentlemen, elites, supposedly elites, making hate speeches? The simple answer to that question is that people are hungry. When you do not feed a dog well, you don't get a good behavior from that dog. So people are hungry. Inflation rate is 16.1% according to MBS. You got my point? Food prices have skyrocketed. Inflation rate on food prices alone is 23.5%. I did my own calculation myself because I am a mathematician. Inflation rate on housing rent alone is 12.4%. Is he aware? Inflation rate on school fees alone is 18.5%. Inflation rate on transportation alone is 13% and above. In all of this, inflation rate on food is the highest, over 23%. So when people are hungry, you don't get a good behavior from them. You get my point? So what I advise the president to do is to design a sound SME empowerment programs. You get my point? He has done the necessary thing to do in order to safeguard the economy from collapse. He's been able to shut down borders in order to encourage local production. He has devalued the naira in order to discourage, excessive importation, because excessive importation leads to negative balance of trade. And when you have a negative balance of trade, the economy doesn't get well. You got my point? He has taken steps to mop up excess liquidity from circulation. You got my point? I think what the CBN governor is doing is a right step in the right direction for the country. Now, after implementing all these measures, he should understand that if there are no palliatives for the SMEs, if there are no palliatives for the small industries, getting out of recession will not be realistic. And what is his plan for the unemployed youths? Today, unemployment in the country is over 45%. What about those who are underemployed? Those who are not, getting well paid? We have a case of unemployment, we have a case of underemployment. Some people are working and they are not getting paid up to 10,000 naira a month. You get my point? So this is what the president should really sit down and do. And if it warrants him to change his cabinet, I think it is high time he changed his cabinet. He should get in people who are knowledgeable, expatriates. Not Kemi Adeola has tried, but we need better person than Kemi Adeola. Somebody that will work with statistical data. They're not working with statistics. How many people are in the country? This is a question I should ask President Buhari if I see him. According to UN, you do census every 10 years. The last census was done by President Olusegun Obasanjo in 2006. We are supposed to conduct another census by 2016. During the administration of President Buhari, he has not done that. And you want to rule and leave a better record? You don't know how many people you are rolling over? No, we should get things right. He doesn't know how many children are in school and those out of school. He doesn't know at what rate is the population growing. President Obasanjo left Nigeria with a population of 140 million. Since he left office in 2007, Nigeria's population has increased by 56 million people, which is more than the entire population of the United Kingdom. Is he aware? I do mathematics a lot. Nigeria's population is growing at the rate of 2.64%. Enter 2.64% into your compound interest formula and enter the number of years you want to obtain the population. You will see what it will tell you. And President Buhari should also realize that Nigeria's population is growing at geometric progression, whereas food production is growing at arithmetic progression. Abraham Matos had predicted this over 200 years ago. By the time he finishes office, he is going to leave Nigeria of more than 220 million people. And food is not growing at the rate of 2.6%. When we say we're in recession, which means food production is in the negative direction. It's not growing. Housing is not growing. No infrastructure are not growing. Everything is in shortage. And that is why prices of commodities are skyrocketing. Inflation is hitting the roof. People are angry. I think this calls for, an economic summit. Now that he is back to the country, let him survey an economic summit. He needs help. Let intelligentsias gather together. Let technocrats, home and abroad, come and let's design a blueprint to get Nigeria out of recession. Okay? A country that is developing shouldn't have an issue with recession. If we have the brains and the right ideas to harness our resources, for it to be called developing, it means we still have resources that are not harnessed. You get my point? Now we need brains to fully manage this teeming population of people and fully harness our resources. So thank you very much.
Though is our president, be our president, as he leave us since over 104 now, since a month now. As he come back, he need to tell us how everything work out. I don't understand. Then, but now, I don't know whether it is his own mind to keep it or at last he will still bring it. We are still waiting for him to hear from him. I'm back for Buhari. For me, I always believe what I see. What I see, if I can be able to see him, then I will believe say he back. But as of now, I never see him. I need to see him or through. Now my presence, see him through before I can be able to believe that he's back.
Now that he's back, now that he say that he's back, and you still don't believe that he's back, what are your expectations of him?
What I expected for him now, if he truly that our president is back, then let him show us or to show us, come out from television where we'll be able to see him. Maybe regular television like the station need to show our president every day, personally every day for television. We need to be hearing him so that every one of us will encourage that he is back. But why television is not bringing his matter, whatever, I am not encourageable to say that he's back. Then if I want to know that our president is back, then he need to come up, introduce us about what is going on in Nigeria, then tell us, then we will believe that he is back.
Adeola is my name. Yes, mixed feelings, mixed reaction. Some were good enough, some were not so good. But my interest was in that talked about people clamoring for the breakup of the country.
Why was that of much interest to you?
Yes, because even if Nigeria has to break up, if it's not negotiated, it becomes a problem. It could end up a bloodbath.
How do you feel that the president is back and yet has not been able to disclose to us the reason why he has been hospitalized? He was hospitalized in the UK.
Yeah, that is not good enough. I must concede that that's not good enough. But how has that affected the economy? It's not good enough. I'm not supporting him on that. But how has that affected Nigerian economy?
Now that he's back, what are your expectations of him?
Yes, we expect the economy to pick up and things to happen. Factories that are closed to now reopen and those sorts.
My name is Dennis Joseph.
Okay, did you read the presidential broadcast this morning?
Yeah, he has done well.
How do you feel that he has not been able to disclose the reasons why he was hospitalized in the UK?
The reason may be personally known to him. He's a man of his word, and I believe that for him not to have come openly and said it, there must be some issues that may be very vital for him that made him not to have disclosed it. So I didn't see it as anything bad. The issue is now that the president is Nigeria. Let him move Nigeria forward. So that is the most important thing. He's back in Nigeria.
Speaking of moving Nigeria forward, what do you expect from the president?
We expect a lot from him. We expect him to try more to make sure that Nigeria, there is food for the people, that the masses got a good employment opportunities. They make sure that everything in Nigeria is moving well. We believe he can do more. So, and we know by God's grace he will do more.
Yeah, my name is Adeola Johnson.
Did you read the presidential broadcast?
Yeah, I was at work then. I was able to listen to the presidential broadcast.
What are your reactions to it?
One thing I know is that thank God he's back. This is the period for him to come back and sit down and deliver all the promise he has made to Nigeria. Irrespective of what has been happening to him maybe in the last, because out of this year now he has spent like maybe more than 3 months outside the country. But whatever happened, thank God he's back. We need him now to come and sit down now and do the needful so that the country can move forward.
So what needful is this?
The needful is that, fine. In his absence, we have seen so many things like this Biafra of a thing, the anti-corruption crusade he was fighting before he left. So now it's time for him to come back and make Nigerians still know that we are still the same one indivisible entity that we are. And at the same time, the corruption anti-corruption crusade that has been fighting, let him continue. So So you can see the enormous secret that just been leaked as regard the former petroleum minister. So let him just continue. This is the period for him to come back and continue where he stopped.
We are expecting more from him to hear the details of his sickness, his illness and all that, because despite his travels and all that, he has not for once voiced out what the cause of his problem might be. But as he's back now, I believe is a good opportunity for him to, though I didn't listen to the news though, but it's a good opportunity for him to open up and tell us what is actually the problem with him, and to know the next thing about this country due to this Biafra agitation and all that, because we are insecure, so to say. So by him coming back, I think his presence will help a lot.
So when you say you're insecure, I gather that you're Igbo and you're concerned about the Biafra thing.
Yes, I'm an Igbo,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean that I should be in support of any fight or so.
Okay.
I believe we are one Nigeria.
All right.
One Nigeria doesn't mean we should go our separate ways. We are all one. So I believe for him to be back, he should do something about it. I'm an Igbo, quite alright, but that doesn't change the fact that I shouldn't look for peace when it's needed. So
you're saying you're not in support of Biafra?
I'm not in support of Biafra.
The president just come back. At least let's wait for him to know what is the plan that he has for us. Simple. We want everything to be okay. That's what we are praying for. And we should pray for the president. She have good health. Yeah, so that he can be able to do whatever he wanted to do. That's my own prayer. And God will help us.
How do you feel that the president has been away for over 100 days now, and yet has returned to the country and still has refused to disclose to Nigerians the reason why he has been hospitalized in the UK?
Is still within the confines of his fundamental human rights. He's not bound to disclose his health to any person. It's a private affair.
Because he's a private citizen, sir?
He's a president. It's not everything. He's a public citizen, but it's not everything he's bound to tell you.
Now that he's back into the country, what are your expectations of him?
I expect him to take some drastic decisions, especially against those that want to divide this nation.
Who are those, sir?
I don't know whatever they call them, but I want to say that anybody that want to divide this nation, or anybody that want to cause bloodshed of this nation, this generation of the person will remain, it will be disastrous for the person and his generation, because I believe in indivisible Nigeria. Look at the nations where there are chaos, look at Syria, look at many places. In the present state of things, people are finding it difficult. Assuming when they cause war, what do you expect people to do? So I'm totally against those that have divisive tendencies and atrocities against this nation.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.